Females make up 40% of landlords in the UK property market. According to research recently carried out by the Simple Landlords Insurance, 2 out of every 5 landlords are in fact female, with most female investors using property to increase their monthly income on top of dividends from stocks and shares along with their salaries. Tens of thousands of landlords were surveyed, and the data has come back to show 40% of landlords are in fact women, which, when you consider that only 17% of small or medium sized enterprises are actually owned by women, it clearly shows that property is moving towards equality at a much faster pace than other industries. In another data set that FJP Investment has accessed, a recent poll of more than 400 property landlords has shown that the different sexes have different goals when it comes to making investments. And of the data set available, it shows that 63% of female landlords are using their rent for monthly income versus the long-term capital growth. When the data comes for men, it comes in at 53%. In conclusion, it clearly demonstrates the successful growth from accidental landlords to full-time property portfolio investors, and the ability of women to use property investment as the tool to gain financial freedom. A notable success story is that of Binda Das Angie, who used property as the tool to find freedom in her decision. Binda said recently that women cannot take our health, our relationships, our careers, or even our families for granted. I have plenty of mistakes that I've made along the way, but I've been able to fall back on the property income when I lost my job in the 2008 recession, and again when I became seriously ill and was unable to work. I say to my students, you don't have to be passionate about property, but you need to be passionate about your life. The research also shows that women are far more likely to become what we would term accidental landlords than that of men. The data shows that 48% of female landlords are deliberate buy-to-let investors compared to 61% of men. It shows that women are more likely to become a landlord by moving in with a partner and then renting out their own property, or even by purchasing a property for a son or daughter to live in while attending university. They also say that female landlords are far more likely to provide rented accommodation to a more diverse range of tenants than men would. It shows that 35% of women would accept housing benefit recipients compared to 25% of men. Even women are more open to renting their properties to pensioners, students, and single-employed tenants. And Tom Roberts, who's a sales manager at FJP Investment, he recently said, as recent as the 1970s, women could be refused a mortgage without having a male guarantor. It's no longer the case, and those stereotypes are truly historic. Buying, selling, renovation, property is well and truly for both the boys and the girls. Women are great at being good communicators and managing people, and this is directly transferred to managing property investments. Women often have hidden skills that men do not, and these are automatically transferred to property management. And while the men do not have these skills by nature, there are certainly skills that can be learned. As with all types of investing, it's important to surround yourself with the right team, find great experts and listen to the years of experience and learn from their mistakes, therefore not having to go through the expensive process of making mistakes. FJP Investment is a team of investment specialised in alternative investments in both the UK and overseas markets. Recently launched products include the High Street Group Loan Note Investment. To find out more, visit the website www.fjpinvestment.co.uk.